Disrespect your surroundings!
We're taking a look at the Defining Moment Sting figure. This is of course an elite figure, and I am super excited to have found this. Luckily for me, I found it at a Target which I didn't even know was close to me. I want to thank my friend Dwayne, who actually scouted me out and said that they had this figure. They had two of them. So excited to find one, and we're gonna review it, of course. This figure was first revealed at the San Diego Comic-Con 2014, where Sting made his first WWE official appearance, and they revealed the Sting figure. So without further ado, let's take a closer look. Here is the Stinger out of the box, and we'll go ahead and take a look at his accessories, starting first with the bat. And this is one complaint that I do have with a lot of the Mattel figures, like the kendo sticks and the sledgehammers, is they're bent, and it looks kind of distracting. You can kind of bend them back into place if you try, but it just kind of looks goofy. It's still a cool accessory. There is a little bit of detailing down the side of the bat, but you know, if they could fix that, this would have been perfect. And now onto his trench coat, which thankfully is made of cloth material and not the clunky rubber. It kind of feels like garbage bag material in a way. Also kind of looks like garbage bag material. I was not too excited for this coat at first. It is better than I thought. Can fit on other figures. You can make it look funny and stuff like this. But it is a cool accessory for Sting, and now we're going to go ahead and take it off, see what it looks like. No staining, thank God. That's a good thing. See, sometimes with the Mattel figures you get a lot of staining with the coats and stuff, but thankfully no staining here. Here is Sting's Facecam, and I gotta say, it does look great. I like the face paint design they chose. I think it's the one that's most known by Sting. I don't really think he wore a lot of other designs, but it does look good nonetheless. So he's got the black lipstick, the black eyebrows, the black eyeliner, and the black designs. I really do like the white face paint. Doesn't look cheap or anything like some of the other face paint designs like the Usos. He's got his brown hair flowing down. Down on, he's got these awesome shoulder pieces that are molded on, which is awesome. It's not painted on. He's also got the necklace, which is also molded on. So a lot of molding here by Mattel. Down onto the arms, I'm not a fan of this area down, and I'll tell you why. I think the arms are a bit too big for Sting. Might have to swap them out because the torso is fairly slim and the arms look very toned and big. It looks a little bit cartoony. And I also don't like that they painted on the gloves. I think they need to use on the molded gloves like they're using for Gold Dust, and I would love the scorpion design on them. So a little bit disappointed there. Onto the chest, the scorpion design does look great. It is very detailed. Goes around kind of to the waist area. And the ab crunch, the design kind of does get lost, but not too much, so still does look good. Down onto the crotch area, he does have the molded on padding, which is just awesome. I'm very glad they didn't cheap us out and paint it on, which is very, very cool. It's got the long black tights, which lead us to the sick boots. And yeah, I really do like the boots actually. And there is some molding on the side, which makes it look like he has straps on. I almost just said strap on, and I would have had to redo this whole entire video because that is just wrong. Let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation. Alright, Sting's head is a bit wonky for me and squeaky, but the head does rotate 360. It also does move up and down a bit. He does have arm rotation, which is a bit hinged by the shoulder piece, and it also does come out and down. He does have upper shoulder rotation, a single bend in his elbow. He does rotate at the wrist, which can pivot back and forth. He has an ab crunch, waist articulation. His leg can go out to the front, not a whole lot. The molding over here does hinder it a tad bit, and to the side a little bit. He does have upper thigh rotation. He does have a double bend in his knee. He does rotate at the top of his boot, and actually has good foot articulation. I know a lot of the Mattel figures, they are almost frozen, but this one is actually very cool. Thank you guys for watching this review of Sting. Before I close it off, I definitely suggest that you pick this figure up. If you have trouble finding it, you can go on Instagram or some other Facebook groups, and you can find the barcode on the bottom, so you can scan to see if your target has it. Awesome figure. As you can see right now, he's got Undertaker and the Scorpion Death Drop. Thank you for watching, and as always, drive safe.